welcome to T Boys TV. We are back with fan cams. Obviously, I have done fan cams on the channel before, but I did actually delete them. So yeah, we are back again with fan cams. I thought, why not? I was going to do a watch on to North London Derby, but got asked if I could do some previews with some Huddersfield fans, two different channels. So yeah, obviously I helped them out and all of that. But yeah, we're here for fan cams. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be overly long because obviously it is 10:30, and yeah, I'm pretty tired. Obviously, I've been up since what time? I've been up since 5 in the morning. So yeah, I'm a little bit shattered now. I can feel it a little bit now. But yeah, I'll probably have people on for about 5-10 minutes. Depends how many people join and all of that. But links are pinned in the chat. So if anyone does want to come on, then please do. Even if you want to just sit in the comments, then feel free. But it'd be nice if some people could come on. So yeah. But big up Ryan. He says, "Haiti, fancy seeing you here. Big up your damn self." Ryan actually was one of the people's channels I went on. So obviously I went on 2 Huddersfield channels, like I said. Why I didn't do watching on 2 North London Derby, so I thought I'd do this instead. And yeah, why not? I'm in the mood to talk about a lot of different teams, so why the hell not? Obviously, Luton got a massive game tomorrow. I am going. Shout out British chap, got a last minute ticket. So yeah, I will be going. Fan cams will be outside the ground as well. So if any Luton fans are going and you see me, then yeah, do a fan cam. You know what I mean? Do a fan cam. Obviously, if you want to, I'm not trying to force you, but it would be good. It would be good to get many people on. Big up Kian, he says yes T, big up your damn self. And big up David, he says Luton to the Prem. Hopefully that'd be a crazy story. We all know that, but it would be nice. It would be nice. And there you go. Well done, David. Well done, Dave. Well, well done. Just thank you for that as well from my behalf. But yeah, like I said, link is in the chat. If anyone wants to join, I'll probably do it for about 5-10 minutes each person, depending on how many people join. But yeah, it won't be an overly long one. 1, because of the time, and 2, like I said, I've been up since 5 in the morning, and yeah, I'm feeling it a bit now. So yeah, there we go. That's what I'll be saying about that. Big up Aiden. He says, "Hi, bro. Good luck for tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a safe journey down if you're going. But yeah, good luck to you lot as well." So there we go. Basically, you don't know how this works. So basically, it's just come on, talk about your team. Talk about your team, as simple as that. Or anything football you want to talk, but mainly your team would be more ideal. All right, lad. You're right, Taylor, mate. You watching lineup? What time's his fight? What time's his fight? Because I thought it'd be during the game, and I'm doing fan cams, aren't I? Tomorrow outside the ground. I probably need to get a new overlay, to be fair. It says fan cams, but I've changed the names Interactive Live, haven't I? Or Lives, whatever I put. What have I put? Bloody hell, I don't even know what I've put. So, been up since bloody 5, like I said. What did I say? Interactive Live. Not right. Okay. But yeah, I'll try and do more of these, especially when everyone's team's played until the next roundup. And obviously building up to playoff games and that. But 10 p.m. you said. I'll get into the other comments, but 10 p.m. difficult because I'll probably be leaving Luton round about that point. Well, I don't know. It depends who comes over for fan cams, how many are doing that. No worries, Harry. Don't worry about that. Thanks for coming on, though. Yes, I am. British chap, the YouTuber, Luton YouTuber, got tickets last minute for us, so I'm going to the game tomorrow now. But not the home game, sorry, the away game, I'm definitely not going to because I didn't get tickets for that. So there we go. But there'll be a watch along for that, 100%, and match reactions after from me and certain others. I'm good, thanks, bro. Fair enough. Good. There you go. Bet you're buzzing. Yeah, I'm buzzing. It's not where I usually am, which is a bit gutting, but I'm just glad to be there and in the atmosphere. And I have to give British chap a massive shout out for that, like I said. So yeah, and if any of you wondering why I'm being a little bit quiet, my mic's good though. It's not really near me, but still hear it fairly decent. Sed's gone to bed. He needs to get up, I think, before 6 a.m. So that's why I'm being fairly quiet. But yeah, mate, it's good. It's going to be good to be in the atmosphere. Obviously, match day vlog, and like I said, fan cams outside the ground. If you see me, you want to get fan cam, then feel free. Not a problem. My prediction for tomorrow is 0-0, but on Monday, Huddersfield 2-0 win. Fair enough. We'll have to wait and see. About that. But yeah, obviously, link is in the description. If anyone wants to join, that would be much appreciated, and please do. As I said, depending on how many people turn up, it'd be about 5-10 minute stream. 5-10 minute each person, sorry. So yeah, I know it's a bit of a late one, but I just decided to do this as I didn't do the North London derby, like I keep saying. But yeah, tomorrow, while we wait for anyone to come on, North London derby, I will be doing a preview as well to Liverpool versus Chelsea. I'm not going to say too much on who's coming on the channel, but it is pretty big. Not too sure of a time yet. I'm just waiting from their behalf. But yeah, it'll be interesting. Obviously, it'll be before the Luton game. It'll have to be. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we're just in the works with that at the moment. So there we go. Big up British Chat, my G. I've bigged him up a couple of times here already. I've said thanks for the tickets. I will transfer you the money tomorrow because I'm not actually able to do it now. Hence why I ain't done it yet. But yeah, I'll get it done for you tomorrow, mate. Big up yourself and thank you for coming on. And if you'd, like I said, link in chat. If you want to join as well, feel free. But we have got some people in now, which is good. But I'll just get into this comment before we get into the people. And David, mate, actually, no, I'll get into that in a minute, if that is actually him. I know, always confident me, but I'm excited for tomorrow. Hope for a good result. Understandable. But yeah, are you going, by the way? I don't know if you did reply before to that. Let me have a look. No, I don't think you did. But yeah, are you going? But yeah, I'm going to bring in Ryan first because he did come in first. So, yeah, obviously Huddersfield fan. You know what I mean? Let's bring him in.
I am here.
That's why I said turn on the camera. You can't even see Ryan, but I knew it was flipping Don. You know what I mean? I knew it was him. That's what I knew it. That's what I said. I was about to say if that is you, turn your camera on. But yeah, Ryan. Obviously Huddersfield Luton tomorrow. Obviously we've just done a preview on your channel. Done a lot of things before the week as well, building up to it. It's a massive game, even when we're talking about Premier League, we have to be talking about this because it's massive for both our teams. It's a chance to go to Wembley, and potentially win it. You never know. And it's just crazy, where are both our teams, where we're expected to be at the start of the season, definitely nowhere near here. So
yeah.
How you feeling overall going into the game tomorrow? Obviously, you're traveling down. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm very, very nervous, but I'm excited as well. Of course, you've got to be excited as well. But yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of nerves because, like you say, there's a lot at stake. There's a lot riding on this. There really is. And it's a chance to get, to the Premier League. So yeah, it's massive, and like I said, I'm looking forward to coming down tomorrow, of course. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see kind of how the match kind of goes. But I'm so nervous. I am more nervous than excited, actually. I've decided, but I am. It's just so I'm not really good with nerves as well because I think my nerves overshadow my excitement sometimes, especially in these type of games because it's the playoffs. Thank you very much, Ed, and thank you for your compliment. I don't know if I look that great, but yeah, I appreciate that. Oh. Yeah, good point. There's no worse feeling than losing at Wembley. Of course, like I say, I haven't actually experienced that yet. We've been to Wembley, twice, and we've won both times. But yeah, for the loser, it is awful. You'd rather just go out in the semi-finals than lose in the final. Of course you will. But yeah, I agree with that really. But and then again, in the final, like obviously, everybody still wants to get to the final. You want your team to get to the final, regardless of maybe the outcome could be a loss. Because
a lot of people said, oh sorry, I can't even speak. See it a different way. A lot of people go, as much as obviously, you might not get the result, which is obviously what Harry's saying here. It is a day out at Wembley. To be fair, a lot of teams, don't get that opportunity. So you can also look at it like that. But I do definitely see what he's saying, because you're putting the harder work, because obviously it's 2 legs to then have a game where it's a final. At the end of the day, anything can happen. And Tom, man. Oh, do you know what? Might as well just bring him in. Actually, it makes sense, doesn't it? Obviously, he's a Luton fan, so it just makes sense. Don, he's a funny guy, man. Been on a couple
you're
of vlogs.
ganging up on me again, Tyler. It's always
No, we're not ganging up. We're not ganging up. No, we're just gonna. I want to see what he's got to say about this.
Fair enough.
Don, mate, how are we?
My mic's muted. That probably help. Hello.
You all right, mate?
I'm bricking it for tomorrow, mate. I won't lie to you. Absolutely bricking it. But no, I'm all right, mate. My ticket, got to pick up Huddersfield ticket for Monday. So
there you go.
That's happening. Huddersfield is on second time. But no, I don't know. I'm not as. I think like the day after, like the evening before the game, I'd be a bit more nervous. But no, I'm coping with it quite well. Playoffs in the Championship, mate. Strange,
yeah, exactly.
Nah, bricking it a bit, but I'm trying to just keep my composure a bit. But I'm looking forward. Yeah, I guess that's the right word.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, what's your thoughts on this question here, what your opinion? Sorry, it's not really.
Oh, on what Harry said.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I agree. I agree. Like, when we lost to Blackpool in the last minute in League Two in the semis. Yeah, we don't talk about that game. Yeah, I was about 11. I remember just tears everywhere. But no, I would have rather that happen to us than play. Let's say, I don't know who went through that. I think Blackpool won it in the end, but I would have rather had that happen in the semis like it did than us going to Wembley and losing the 96th minute like that happened. Like, it would have just been so gut wrenching. So I think I'd rather Sorba Thomas absolutely run us ragged in the semis than Forest or Sheffield United absolutely do us in the final. To be fair, because it would just feel so demoralising.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather us just get beaten in the semis and go to Wembley, good day out. It kind of gets ruined by the result. But either way, we got to the playoffs. I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it as it happens.
You've got to, But
from now to Monday, I can just pipe up to everyone I know and just say, "Look who's in the playoffs."
It's gonna be good, mate. It's gonna be good. Harry says, seen a lot of Huddersfield fans today predict wins and they look and sound nervous, he says. I think deep down some of them think Luton will win tomorrow, but don't want to admit it, but might not be the case. Ryan, mate, got anything to say to this? Obviously, I know Ryan's actually he said it the whole week, that it's one of them where he's all over the gaff with the game, aren't you?
I actually am. I'm literally solid. But on this point, I think that obviously, I think I look and sound nervous as well. So at that point, okay, fair enough. I think both sets of hands are. I don't agree with the second point. At the end of the day, well, like I said, from my perspective, why wouldn't we want to admit that Luton may win this? Because they've got the qualities to do so. So there's nothing really to be shying away from that viewpoint of they don't want to admit it. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, yeah.
There you go. Is it? There you go. Just like that. This is more of a Huddersfield Town one. So Ryan, mate, he wants you to stand up. You know what I mean?
He wants me to stand. Oh yeah, we love this chant at the John Smiths. It gets everybody standing up. It's great chant actually. It gets the crowd going. But yeah. Um,
There you go. But yeah, back to what we were saying, obviously about the game tomorrow. So Don, your nerves are all over the place at the moment.
Well, you've known me all season, mate. You know, home. I've been going since first away game of the season, West Brom away. I didn't think we'd be here. I was expecting 15th. I said 9th being confident. I got absolutely pelters. I got pelters for us saying we come 9th. I got absolutely pelted by everyone. I said they're like, nah, 16th, 17th. You're like Barnsley. You're like this. I won't lie. I would admit it here. I do apologise. I did put Huddersfield like 17th in the league. I had a bit of a stinker.
I don't blame
you. Weren't the only one though. That's what I will say.
No, but I apparently to some people I was being really, really confident with Huddersfield. I saw people having them like 23rd. I was absolutely bad.
Yeah.
I hold my hands up. I had a few stinkers with the predictions, but no. You know, Blackpool away. You know, I've on the away games, Tyler, you've been with me. Blackpool away and all the stuff. You know, I'm not really one for confident. You know how I love my nerves, me.
Yeah.
So no, I am bricking it. As much as I love acting like the confident one, inside I'm not looking forward to it. But no, you know, Friday under the lights, I'm going to jam my way into main stand. I'm going to just walk through.
Doing it again. Fair enough.
I'm just going to blag my way in like I always do. I'll be, you know, in the atmosphere. It will be rocking tomorrow. You know it. So 100%. hopefully that will give us a bit of edge, I guess, because we Huddersfield away, Huddersfield at home are a joke. So if we really want to win this, we've got to get something at home. If we lose, I don't see us really coming back from it.
Yeah, exactly. It's similar to what I've said, and this is how highly I rate Huddersfield at home. I said, yeah, it might sound a bit mad, but I've said I feel if we don't win the game tomorrow, take advantage being at home, even if it's a 1-0, you know, whatever. I generally don't see us winning the tie, and that, you know, I'm not trying to be negative, but that's just how I see it.
I mean, I can still see us winning it as a draw, but I think going into it, I think Huddersfield are the favourites. Their form, obviously, where they finished in the league, their home form. But I feel like I think we do need to win, even if it's a 1-goal one. But I think a draw we can still win. But I just reckon at home, I think they would just have the edge on us. So I think we do need to win. But I think Huddersfield, I don't know, I might be wrong. But I reckon if Huddersfield got a point tomorrow, they'd be happy to take that back to Huddersfield.
Yeah.
I
they would. I've seen a lot of their fans tonight. Actually, obviously, I've been on a Huddersfield fan channel earlier, and quite a lot of them were saying that they'd take the draw on that. So
I reckon all they just want is a positive result. I don't know if that's the case, but you know.
What's that? Sorry, say that again.
I reckon. Ryan, I might be wrong, but I don't know if that's the case. But if you got a point, would you be happy?
Yeah, well, I've kind of said on my stream, and obviously said before, you can't complain on the draw, especially taking it back to our place with the form that we've shown. So I wouldn't be so disappointed with that at all. I just fear that, I just hope that, like I said, we just want a positive result, come the end of tomorrow night. I think I would be pretty good today if we lost this first one, because I think it just gets that negativity going a bit, really. And it also gives us, if it's like 1-0 to you, I still think it'd be a bad result, because even though you've been strong at home, I still think that it's going to have a big impact on the tie in the second leg. But yeah, we don't want to lose, but a draw. Yeah, a draw will be fine. Yeah, I'll what we got here.
There you go. Let's go through some more comments. Harry says, sorry. Oh, what is prediction? What do you think?
Well, he loves it, and he loves it. He's like me. Why is he? He's actually like what I am in the comments with all this mad predictions. What the hell?
I was like, what's he saying? What to? Was it the score? Yeah, I know. He's been saying this for ages. And I'm just going to answer Kieran's question quickly. Yes, I did. Shout out British chap. He actually got I think he got pretty much the last two. So yeah, I will be going. I'm not usually where I have been, but I'm at the main stand still. I'm in section B So it's not proper near like the main atmosphere, but it's still in and around it. So, and like Don said, it should be rocking all over the place.
Everywhere
really.
will be rocking tomorrow.
Similar to Reading.
I reckon even the Kenny will have a few chance.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh, that's gutting, man. That's gutting. I definitely don't have one for Monday, unfortunately. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to that one. So there we go.
No, you might be okay for Monday.
Apparently it's sold out.
It has sold out, but I reckon if we lose the tie, the only reason we sold out is because people have jumped on the bandwagon. If we end up losing the leg at home, I reckon a bunch of people do buybacks.
Yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. I'm going either way. If we get slapped 3-0, I'll still go.
Absolutely. Whatever the case was, if I definitely had one, I'd still go. You know me.
Yeah, I reckon Cameron during masterclass we win 4-3. That's how it be.
He has. To be fair, he has done very well the last couple of games.
I think since like 2022, like new year player, I think he's been most improved. Him and Bree, because since Chin came in, Bree's been decent.
Since Harrogate, and I know people are going to go, "Oh, it's Harrogate," but he's kicked on ever since then, hasn't he?
Yeah.
If we're being honest, like some of the flick-ons he does are exceptional. I'm not even going to lie. You know, the thing is, I knew he weren't a bad player. I was just disappointed in the way he just wasn't pulling the strings. That's what it was for me. It weren't that I didn't think he was good. I know he's good. You know, he's been around, he's experienced. It was just, like I said, he was not pulling the strings for me. But now he has been, and that's all I wanted. You know, I'm not saying score every game, just use your experience. You know, that's what I'm just affect it in play. You know, that's what I just wanted really. Where do you stand on this, Dom? Do you think he'll be on the bench? I think you said
I reckon he'll be on for like 15, 20 minutes. I'll bring him on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, it was you that said that yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah. No, a lot of us think he'll be on the bench and come on. That's what I think.
I don't know. I wouldn't complain if he was starting. Like, don't get me wrong.
No.
But
no, yeah.
I don't know. Even to save his fitness, so I don't want him coming back. And I don't want him to come back, start the game, play 75 minutes. He looks so out of it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It depends.
Especially when he's getting back into the swing of things, and depending on how this tie goes, the second leg could be a tight one, and then you know. So we'll have to wait and see. Going off topic, I've got a question for you three. Who do you think going to win the Premier League title and why? Don, I'll let you go first. I think I know you're going to say.
Tyler can back me up. I do not watch a lot of Prem football unless it's like a big game on a Sunday where I'm not really doing much. So me and the Prem knowledge has gone quite a bit downhill. But from what I know, City seem like they're going to do it. I watched a bit of their game. I was switching between that and the Everton-Watford game yesterday. They do look pretty good. Which in the nicest way possible to Tyler, mate. I know you do love your Liverpool, but don't like Liverpool too much. So if City win, don't upset me too much. To be fair, so personally, City.
Yeah, I think the way they're going at the moment, you know, to get a 5-1 victory away in De Bruyne.
I don't know who you and City have left, but I don't see them slipping up unless they've got. I don't know. I don't see a team that can beat City at the minute. They're just on a roll.
Yeah, and you know, you look at it as well after the Champions League, they won't want to. You know, full throttle will be on. Well, that's all it's on now because that's all they're in. Full throttle will be on the Premier League, and they won't want to drop any points there as well. So I think the title is theirs again. Ryan,
yeah,
City's again. Or you think Liverpool could potentially do it? I mean, the fixtures are pretty equal, to be fair. Maybe City. No, it's a difficult one.
I mean, no, I think that obviously Liverpool dropping points against Tottenham is massively turned tide now because I think that City have now got that cushion. And I just don't see City dropping any points now. I mean, I don't really know they're running off by heart, but I just think, you know, City will just be too strong. I think they'll win it. It's just, at Liverpool have kind of blown it now, unfortunately. But yeah, it may get a bit closer, but it's 3 points the gap at the moment, isn't it? But yeah, I've got to go with City for this one. They look strong, and Kevin De Bruyne, he's such a I know City have got so many great players, but Kevin De Bruyne, what a player he is! He's star quality. I mean, he's a joy to watch for a new. If you're watching him in kind of a neutral match, it's great to watch him. And he was outstanding, the other night as well. And he got man of the match, obviously. And yeah, that's my prediction.
Well, fair enough. I'm not going to miss the other comments, but I'm just going to go to this one. Harry reckons City will drop points this weekend against West Ham. Now, what I will say before anyone else says anything, it's not a bad shout because obviously West Ham are not in Europe now. So obviously their main priority would have been that, but obviously they're not in it. And they did actually play in the League Cup, didn't they? And if that was over 90 minutes, West Ham would have held them to a 0-0 draw. And I know the squad was rotated, but West Ham's was a little bit as well. So for me, Don's gone, but that's not a bad shout. But Ryan, where do you stand with that? And just quickly as well, they do have Aston Villa as well. And if Aston Villa play how they did in the second half in the reverse fixture against them, you never know. That's what I will say. But Ryan, where do you stand with this? Don's back, so I'll add him back as well.
No, I didn't mean to leave. My bad.
That's right.
I think from my perspective, yes, there's always potential, to lose against, West Ham, especially at their stadium. But so it's a good point. I can see that point of view. But for me, I don't think they will drop points here. It's a potential banana, it's a potential kind of banana skin, if you could say so. But I just think City are just too strong, and it'll be tough. It'll be a close game, but yeah, not for me. Like I say, it could potentially happen, but I just don't think it will.
Yeah, fair enough. And the thing with West Ham as well, to think about it, it's not really all players are not really firing. From being honest, Antonio, as much as he did score against Norwich, maybe get a bit of confidence back. He's not overly been great at the moment, and like I said, the reason I think they got knocked out of Europe the way they did, obviously to a good Frankfurt team, but I think it was just that just showed they needed more investment in January, especially up front. Like, as much as Yarmolenko's come in and done jobs, he's not a striker, is he? So, and Antonio, he can get very injury prone. So, I will say, but it's not a bad shout. But if I had to predict at the moment, I probably would say City edge it. Yeah, Don, like you said, you don't overly watch the Premier League, but just a quick thing here. Do you think they potentially will drop points against West Ham?
Well, I have looked at the table. I know they lost to Frankfurt last week, but can West Ham still get any European football?
They can. Yeah, I think they get.
Can they get like conference or something? I don't know if
they can get the Conference League for sure. Just seeing if they can get potentially the what's the other one? The Europa League.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the wrong one. What am I doing here? Yeah, they can still get the Europa League. So if they were to beat Man City, say for example,
I reckon it's
if United lost, there'd be a point behind United.
Is it at Is it at the Etihad or is that at West Ham?
Right, it's at West
Ham as well.
I don't know. It's one of those games where I think it'll be tight, but I reckon City have too much. I reckon City win I don't know, attacking wise, just West Ham don't really give a lot. Personally, they haven't really gone out and out strike. I know they've got Antonio, Jared Bowen's obviously great, but he's not a striker. Yarmolenko's a bit. Fortnite is more of a winger or a cam. They need to get a striker, really, personally, if they really want to push on. But
exactly.
I don't know, it's one of those games where I think City can drop points, but I don't think they will. I reckon City win it 3-1.
Fair enough. There you go. Just like that. Kevin De Bruyne, a poor Alan Campbell.
Yeah.
Aiden says, I'm going to go, lads, and get some sleep. See you all later. Good luck, for the match tomorrow. I hope Huddersfield win, though. Obviously, Huddersfield fan. Big up yourself for coming on, mate. Sleep well. You know what I mean? I can't wait till I sleep. I'm not even going to lie at this current moment in time. But, yeah, back to the game. You know what I mean? Obviously, Ryan, I know your score prediction. Don, I know it's a tough one, mate. How do you see this one going?
Oh, well, tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow night, yeah.
I was hoping that was a dreaded question. I didn't really want you to ask me that. I was hoping I could get away with it.
I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry I had to do this.
That's all right, mate. You know, I was expecting it, join in and not. Talk about West quick, just before I answer. Did you watch the Norwich game on Sunday?
I saw the highlights. I didn't watch it fully.
Fair enough. Only because the ref we have for tomorrow game ref the West Ham Norwich game, so I wanted to know if he was any good or not. But
all right. But I think he's all right from what I saw. To be fair,
I know he refs like the Prem games are a bit irrelevant. Like
what's his name again? Do you know?
Something Jones, like not like Gordon Graham, not Graham Jones. What a mug. Let me have a look. I'll let you know. I will also give you my prediction. I reckon I hate being confident because whenever I'm confident we bottle it, but I can't say we're going to lose and be like a mug. What 1-0 Luton? Being confident. Alan Campbell scores a nice goal, a bit like the West Brom one. Lee Nichols will have to make a few saves,
doesn't he?
Yeah, I reckon he'll slot one bottom right. Lee Nichols will get a touch to it, but he just can't keep it out. And then I don't know. Sonani has an overhead kick that he skies in the last minute. I run on the pitch and give him a high five, and we have a great little party. But no, I don't think that will happen at the end. But I reckon 1-0, and then I reckon I won't say what happens in the away game. I reckon we bottle it. But yeah, 1-0. His name is Robert Jones.
Robert Jones, yeah, he must be a new one there. I haven't heard of him, to be fair.
Yeah, he hasn't reffed a loop. Our record with him isn't very good, and he's reffed a few Huddersfield games this season. They've not lost any of them, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah.
Cool.
Looking great on us.
Lovely.
Oh well, you'll be happy to hear he's from Merseyside, so bit of a trek.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Well, he did the Man City Wycombe game when City won 6-1.
Oh yeah.
He did Arsenal Sunderland 5-1. He did this one's for Ryan. He did the Reading away game where you won 4-3.
Yeah.
He did.
Can't remember him though, to be fair, but yeah.
He did Preston away where it was 0-0. He did Blackburn v Bournemouth the other week.
Oh yeah.
He did Norwich West Ham, Aston Villa Watford. Leicester Palace, Watford Tottenham. Tottenham won in the last minute. He's done a few big Prem games then, I guess.
Yeah. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. But yeah, Ryan, obviously, I know you've said your score prediction on the channel. Obviously, you said it yesterday as well on the Hatter Show. You still sticking with it? I know you've been very nervous saying it today.
Don't ask me that question. Don't ask me because I'm not sure. I'm really not. I'm like I said, I'm in two minds. Like I said, I've got a kind of complexion against kind of a draw, and I'm kind of thinking, well, Luton are at home. They could potentially win this. But then I back us to win as well because of our away record. But it can go either way. It really can. But I have to stick with what I kind of said, really, because, yeah. But I don't know. It's just too difficult. I'm going to stick with it, but yeah.
There you go. So what is it?
2-1 Huddersfield.
There you go. It's going to be 2-1 to Huddersfield.
To
be fair, like I said to you earlier, if you do win, I think that's what the score will be. Most likely score, in my opinion. But yeah, obviously, as for my score prediction, I'm the same as Dom. I think it'll be a 1-0. Got a feeling Snodgrass is going to score. So there we go. But
right there.
is that made him maybe go? Ooh.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Also, I'm confident you're copying the mighty Don. Obviously, of course, not surprised. But I'm just looking at the referee
What was
away
that?
there. Because, what did you say? Who did you say was going to score?
Snodgrass.
Oh yeah, you reckon he'll start, don't you? I said Lansbury. I reckon Snodgrass
Yeah.
could start. I don't. He's a player that I don't see getting more than 65 minutes out of.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
He's one of those. I don't know if he's got good fitness. I play him. He's technically very good, but I just think Henry Lansbury. He's just he plays Premier League balls. Like some of his passes are insane. Just
Yeah.
you can't shoot. You just can't shoot or finish or just do anything else. Get stuck in though, so he holds a soft spot.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be an interesting one, definitely, and obviously it is on Sky. So if anyone is not going, and there you go, you can watch it through that way. Obviously, Ryan, you're making the trip down. You know what I mean? So safe journey and all of that. And me and Don are going as well, obviously. So there we go. Thank God I got a ticket in the end. Like I've said to you, Ryan, I wanted to go to at least one of the games. Obviously, not having a season ticket for me is a bit difficult. But yeah, to be able to go to one of them is good. So there we go.
Wait, Ryan, you got tickets?
Pardon? Yes, I have.
You got a ticket. Fair play. I don't know how you've managed that.
I'm the first.
He's got the ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm the first category in the sales thing.
Oh, were you the B? Was it the WT or something? The B and W or whatever.
Yeah, the Blue and White Foundation and
that's
the
it.
Order. Yes, so yeah, both of those.
There you go.
So, yeah, and I was there at 6 a.m. on Monday. When was the tickets going on sale? I was there really early anyway. I think it was 6:30 in the morning.
What? Are you going on like the fan coach? Are you driving down or?
No, I'm going on the fan coach. I don't tend to drive to away games, admittedly, because it's just easy to sit back and relax and kind of do your own thing. I don't really like driving to football, but yeah, coach.
What time?
2 o'clock. 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so it's the same that we got to leave.
Same, yeah. I was going to say it's the same as.
Well, actually, I've got to go from Antill actually, so 1 p.m. for me. But yeah, doesn't. You'll get on this. Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, I don't know what time I'm leaving yet. Probably. Don't know. I'll see tomorrow.
Ryan, you'll get home. Especially if you win.
Say that again. Oh, right, so tomorrow.
You'll get home quite late, to be fair.
I will, but hopefully it's worth it from my perspective.
It hopefully will be worth it, because,
I'm not doing anything Saturday, so it's
not like our perspective when we went there. Oh,
yeah, mate. I was so happy when I got home at 2:30. Mate, I got straight into bed.
My mum was still up for some reason. I don't know what she.
Well, I say I went straight into bed. I was just eating. I bought a bag of Sensations on. We stopped at Watford Gap. Did we stop at Watford Gap? And
When we got the McDonald's and that. Well, I say we. I swear it was only a few others.
Yeah, I had the Sensations and lemonade at 3 a.m. I just remember reading I've still got it here.
So you've got to drown your sorrows in some way.
Not the Watford, the Huddersfield programme.
Because say if you had a Watford programme, I'd be a bit concerned.
No, it's the Terriers, mate.
Yeah, nice, love it.
It's looking great. It's looking good. Just throwing that. Probably not right for me, but no. Yeah, I did enjoy Huddersfield. To be fair, I was hoping.
Obviously, despite the result, it was actually alright. To be fair.
Yeah, it was alright. It's just I thought the stewards were really strict. The stewards were really horrible. I couldn't understand they were all Scousers as well. I didn't understand what they were saying, but it was alright. It's fine. Can't win them all. Hopefully that won't be there again. You weren't allowed to sit anywhere. They made you go right in your seat. Like it was terrible. Oh my God, it's always he's arisen from the dead. But no, I reckon it's quite strange that one of us three will be at Wembley in a week's time. Well, just about a week's.
Oh no,
Oh
gosh,
it's absolutely mental. Well, oh no, I was about to give away a bit of content there, so thank God.
Oh, mate, no, I don't want to
slip
hear
that
it.
out there.
Don't tell me that. I'm covering my ears. I don't want to hear
that. Don, how you doing, mate?
Oh, mate, mate, you know, famous Don, I'm here. It's 11 o'clock on a Thursday before Luton's biggest game in about 20, probably since
yeah, as I said, sorry that I've done this a bit late. It's just
no,
mate.
It's not a problem for me. But no, it's 11:10 at the 11:11 now. So happy if anyone believes in that 11:11 stuff, then good on you. But no, it's not for me. It's 11 p.m. on a Thursday, and Luton are about to play the biggest game in about 20 years. So now I'm all right, mate. But hope you're good.
Yeah.
City probably going to win the league, mate. So good on you. But no, yeah, I'm doing okay considering it's playoffs tomorrow. But you know, it all just comes down to tomorrow. Well, no, it don't feel right still. Like
no, when you really sink it in, it's it's like, oh my God, this is actually mental.
To be fair though, Tyler, the ref for the away leg, it's the ref from Blackpool away. And
from what I can remember, he was all right.
Yeah, he did Chelsea in the cup as well. He was the ref of the Chelsea game.
Oh, what? Oh, when he played Chelsea, right?
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, I think. Yeah, from what I can remember in that game, he was all right and all.
He's done some like bigger Prem games. So he's done like Wolves, Tottenham, and like. Oh, we did a Europa League game. Look at you, mate. You're fancy. Chill out, doing Europa.
What one was that?
He did. Oh no! Oh wait, no, sorry. It was Conference League. It was.
Oh right.
It was some Danish team versus. I don't even want to guess where that is. They won 5-0. Yeah. Not gonna guess. I don't know. Some like Eastern European club.
Oh right,
Mills. Yeah. I don't know. I don't. Oh, is that? And I want to say Andorra. I don't know. Yeah, Andorra, an Andorran team, mate.
Right.
Gone from Andorra to Huddersfield v Luton. Bet he's buzzing. Well, lucky man.
Yeah. Well, it's there you go. That's the as long as the referees get paid, you know what I mean, they're loving it. They're absolutely loving it.
Yeah. Do you think the atmosphere will be good tomorrow then, Tyler?
The what? Sorry.
Atmosphere.
Yeah. I can't see why it wouldn't be. You know, a game of this magnitude. If it wasn't, I'll be absolutely flabbergasted. If that's the word, I think that's the word.
Ryan, do you think it'll be a loud away end?
Yeah, we always make like I said, a lot of noise when we go away. So yeah, I'm sure it will. But yeah, yeah. Well,
do you go to most of your away games then?
Yeah, I've only missed one this season, and that was Millwall. So yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, so you came to the earlier leg when it was the lovely 0-0.
Yeah.
That was one of the most that is just a game that blanks out my head. I just don't remember that game.
Yeah, it was very boring. Yeah.
I don't even remember who I went to that with.
I just remember it was absolutely chucking it down raining. I just remember it was absolutely chucking it down. Cause I think I remember they doing like it was like it wasn't the Poppy game, but they were doing like they were giving up. It was like the shirt game. I remember getting there like 5 minutes late. I can't remember like an actual like half chance happening in that game. I'm trying to think what happened in that game.
Nothing.
All I remember really is Matty Pearson getting mixed boos and chant. Not chants, but the a bit of praise in that.
Yeah, I rate Pearson. I'll tell you who else I rate from Huddersfield. That Tom Lees. He's sick in. They got and Naby Sarr. As soon as Naby, no, you weren't with me, Tyler. But I was like, if Naby Sarr, I was saying it to the guys behind me. I was like, they took the corner. I was like, watch Naby Sarr's going to score. I was like, he always scored against Charlton, and I said, I'm not even going to watch.
He did, didn't he? Oh my
God. I think it must have been about the 87th minute, 88th minute it happened. I was like watching. We saw him warming up. I was like, who's that big guy? And they were like, oh, it's Naby Sarr. I was like, one from Charlton. They were like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, he's scoring, isn't he? I said he's going to score a free kick or something because I remember he scored a screamer against us in League One, and then I see the corner. Who's on him? Who was on the big 6'5"
exactly.
I'm like, now the marking there was terrible, but after we honestly, I might be a bit biased here, but I think if we scored the pen, that game was in our swing. But
Not 100%. Even
Because
a lot of their fans were saying that earlier.
We had a good patch at that point. All we had to do was tuck home the pen. I don't think we might have not won it, but I reckon we get a result from that. I don't think.
Yeah,
whatever,
potentially
we
draw.
got,
Definitely. No, definitely.
Well, we got playoffs either way. Not too upset. The day wasn't great, but if it's going to be very hard to get past Huddersfield's defence, I reckon.
Yeah. No,
Lee Nichols.
The two fixtures in the season tell you that.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. To be fair, they must be the only team this season we haven't scored a goal against. I reckon that might actually be a fact.
Birmingham, unfortunately.
Oh, come on, Tyler, mate. I reckon that might actually be a true fact, though. That could be true.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I might have just made a new fact.
Yeah, I think you have, because I'm trying to think of the ones that finished higher as well. Fulham, obviously, we drew 1-1 at home. Won't talk about the second one. Bournemouth, 2-1 and 3-2.
3-2, yeah.
Who else?
Yeah,
I think.
Sheffield United. We haven't.
Yeah, that's the ones I'm thinking of, because I knew there was 3. I was like,
is there 3?
I think there's 3.
But Birmingham, scored against Sheffield.
Yeah. So that's 3. Huddersfield, Birmingham, and.
I have not made a new fact, I guess. So, does Jordan Rhodes play for Huddersfield?
I think he does. Don't he, Ron?
Yes, he does.
I didn't know Jordan Rhodes was still kicking about. Bloody hell!
Yeah, it's got a few in the last few weeks.
Oh dear! If Jordan Rhodes scores, I'm actually done. Jordan Rhodes knocks us out the playoffs, and I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Levi Cole. He's good. Cole's good. Harry Hoffalo, hasn't he been on like a mad scoring run?
Oh, he's been brilliant at the moment. Mate.
I saw some mad status. Like the only game in like his last 7 that he hasn't got a goal and assist against was against us. And he's got like a goal or an assist in every other one.
Yeah, excuse me, it's ridiculous.
Josh Koroma.
Mustn't forget it's been raining. Oh yeah, because of the thumbnail.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Josh Koroma, he's had a bit of a bad season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's not recovered since he had that bad injury at the back end of last season, but he's still a quality player. But yeah, he's not looked the same at all, which is a shame. But yeah,
is he out of contract?
I'm not sure whose contracts are up soon, but I don't think he'll be one of those.
No. Danny Ward.
Top goal scorer, Danny Ward.
There you go, Brad joined from Sheffield Wednesday on a free.
Appreciate it, Brad. Dwayne Holmes. Is that Dwayne Holmes from Derby? Oh, it is as well.
I'm not a fan, unfortunately. I'm not a fan, but yeah.
Fraser Campbell. What's Campbell still doing knocking about at Huddersfield?
He's hardly gets a get. He's being very.
Because I remember when we played you, in lockdown, like when we first came out, when we beat you 2-0. I think that's when you had Smith Rowe. I remember Fraser Campbell was knocking about up front by himself. He looked so like headless.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he worked out, but not. Yeah, he wasn't ever.
Jonathan Hogg. Jamal Blackman. He was in America, wasn't he? What's he doing back in England? He went to America in the summer. What? I guess that didn't work out. Well, it didn't. He played 8 games. Poor man. His big break to America didn't, and now he's back at Huddersfield. What a lucky guy he is. Jonathan Hogg. Ollie Turton. But the thing is, on paper, that's not a team that comes third, but it's worked for you. Saying that our team isn't the team that comes 6th, so I don't know what I'm on about. But how many of your players have you got? Is John Russell? Is he a permanent or loan? Because was it Russell who scored that nice goal against us?
Yeah, he's come from our academy, Russell. Actually, so yeah, he's yeah. He came through kind of academy. I think he was kind of a few years before he made the breakthrough in the first team. I don't know where he was before.
There you go.
You learn something new every day. Who was it that scored that really nice? You know where they dinked it over? Like, was it Russell who scored? Might not have been actually. It might have been that Anjorin guy.
Good question, mate.
I just wait. Yeah. I just remember. I don't know what happened with that goal. Like it came so far up. Carl Eiting. I recognise him. So I'm just looking through the team. I'm just recognising these players. Eiting, where do I reckon? Bloody hell, Huddersfield are bloody chipping from everywhere. They're taking plays from Genk. Oh, that's why, because he scored against us last season. That's why I recognise his name. Yeah, great. He's going to score against us, isn't he? It's just written. Lewis O'Brien.
Typical, isn't it?
Yeah. It would, yeah. Sorba Thomas, I reckon he rips us.
He's not starting tomorrow anyway, Sorba Thomas.
Oh, yes. He's not ripping us. We're winning.
Yeah,
Playoffs is coming.
yeah.
Wembley.
Yeah.
Wembley. That's not going to be quiet.
They get a bit too gassed.
Yeah, mate. The thing is, he came from Boreham Wood. I would have taken him at Luton so much. Oh, Huddersfield Town injury update on Lewis O'Brien, Matty Pearson. Are they all out?
No, Lewis O'Brien, if he comes through training today, which I'm presuming he has, he'll start. Pearson can't start, and Sorba Thomas can't start, so they're both on the bench. So.
I mean, I'm gutted for him. Really upset. He's confident. He loves goal, doesn't he? 3-1 and 2-1. He reckons we win 2-1 away. Oh no, 2-2. So I thought it was a 2-1.
Reckons we win 3-1 tomorrow.
Carlos Corberan. Do you think they must? The Huddersfield. They must be up in Luton already, right?
They should have travelled.
They will be by now. Yeah, they've travelled. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Should have travelled tonight. Yeah. Well, this afternoon.
I mean, like I said earlier, he got mixed in the home fixture. Obviously, the away fixture, he was out injured. So,
I like Pierce. It was just we always used to play him at right back, so we always used to get absolutely done. He used to get spun.
Yeah.
I don't know why we used to do that with Graham Jones. Even with Nathan a bit. I remember a few times last season, he'd get put against like Dan Juma at right back, and he used to just get absolutely done for. He got turned in and out, and I felt so bad for the guy because as a centre back with Bradley, he was actually quite good.
To be fair,
I think but then we brought in like Burke and stuff, and like
Yeah, no, definitely. But it will be interesting. It will be very interesting. Go on.
Very interesting, I reckon. I don't know. It's just.
That's what I keep saying here because it's literally.
You just don't know. We all don't know. It can happen. Anything can happen in the playoffs.
Yeah. Two big overachievers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Two very good managers. Kind of similar play styles. I guess kind of different formations, but kind of similar styles. I just hope it's not a game where they just cancel each other out. It's just like 0-0.
I don't want imagine if it's like 0-0 or something. That'd be so.
It wouldn't be great, but to be fair, I wouldn't mind a 0-0 and then a 0-0 and then it goes to pens and then we sky it like Stevenage in the cup. Written.
God, flipping! Don't even get me started.
Yeah, Ryan. If you don't know, basically we played Stevenage in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, the first round.
God.
We drew 2-2. We had a decent team out for the penalties at the end, and we let Harry Cornick, who was it, Dion Pereira, was it Mendes Gomez?
Yeah, Mendes Gomez.
Yeah, we drew 2-2 with Stevenage to add out. This was the first round. I think if we won that, we would have had Wickham, and then if we beat them, we would have had City away. But we didn't because we're bottle jobs, and we missed all 3 pens. All 3 pens got skied. All 3 of them.
I remember my dad next to me. When we missed the second last one, he was like,
I remember not going because I remember it was a Tuesday after West Brom away. We just lost, and I was like, it was like 17 quid to go to Stevenage. I was like, I'd rather not.
It was a joke. I remember.
And that was like an under 18. I was like, as much as I love Stevenage and a bit of a local derby, I was like, you're mocking it a bit. It's Carabao Cup first round, like. Yeah. Sorry, I'll see the goals on soccer, not Soccer Saturday, but whatever it's called on the Tuesday night ones. And I remember like Clinton Morrison was doing it, and they had the penalties on the TV. And I remember I was on an Xbox party and I saw they scored their first one, and then what was it? Cornick skied it, and then they scored their second, and then Pereira skied. And I was just like, what's going on?
Didn't even put them on target. What was going on?
And then, I've just learned not to film pens anymore because I filmed Adebayo's pen against Huddersfield.
Ryan's dying now. Ryan's dying. You know what I mean? We literally made him die of laughter at you.
That's what I'm saying. And also, Ryan, just to make it better for you, I filmed the pen against you lot. I've got it all on camera, just me looking like an absolute mug.
Obviously, Ryan, you've seen on my vlog.
I had Scousers next to me, the absolute security guards, just laughing in my face. They were just fully laughing in my face. No, it wasn't even funny. They were just laughing. I was like, what are you laughing at? They were like, mate, look at that pen. I'm like, yeah, what?
Good pen, mate.
Look at that pen, mate. What was that last? It was shocking. I'm like, yeah, right, mate. I did see it. Yeah, nice one. Bet you're happy with yourself. Like,
coming in with this.
If Huddersfield go up, they'll be back down. What? What do you mean?
I don't agree with that fast. I think that's a bit.
He's saying they need to. I'm not going to change it up to basically stay in the Prem if they're to go up.
Need someone. What do you mean? Need someone new, as in manager, or need a new club? I don't. What do you mean by the end?
It needs a new club. Obviously, I think that from my understanding.
If I don't. They'll be back down. I would say Huddersfield is someone.
Everything.
I would say Huddersfield is someone new. It's not exactly the same. I mean, I don't. Well, they are a parachute club at the minute, but like they haven't put money on parachute stuff. I mean, it's not like the West Brom. Fulham have gone back up. But it's not the exact thing.
Right. He's on about who to go up. So obviously the next bit he's put need Luton or Forest.
No, I wouldn't complain if Huddersfield went up. To be fair, if we didn't go up, I wouldn't want Huddersfield to go up.
Yeah, well, we showed enough.
Forest, a lot of their fans think.
I wouldn't mind if Sheffield United went up as well. I just don't want Forest going up. I was
a bit optimistic for saying Luton would draw, and we ended up beating them.
Yeah, I just don't like Forest. Just don't like them at all.
Some of their fans already think they're in the Prem. Do you know what I mean?
Honestly, it's quite sad. Oh, also, have you seen that VAR is in the final?
Yeah, Lewis sent it to me earlier, actually.
Yeah, but apparently the reason why they couldn't get it in for the semis is because they couldn't fit a VAR system at the Kenny in time. Which,
I heard about that.
Yeah, they couldn't get a system at Luton in time, which I think was quite funny.
That's quality.
Don't get me wrong. I do understand why they've done it, because obviously it's to get into the Prem. But in a way, I feel like there's the argument that if it hasn't been used all season, there's been like decisions that have gone against and above, against and for like a lot of teams. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts are on it, but it's one of those.
It all depends who's behind it on the day for me.
Yeah.
Because the actual idea of it is just the people behind it. Sometimes it just, I don't know. They just don't know. I don't know. It's not that they don't know what they're doing. It's just they just act like they don't. Do you know what I mean?
No, I just don't want it to be one of those decisions like Cameron Jerome goes through in the final against, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that.
Don't be drawing these stupid lines and that sort of thing.
No, but he's offside because his Sky Bet Championship badge is sent him. He's offside. No room for racism is 0.2 centimeters over the line. I'm like, what's going on? It would get on my nerves.
Stuff like that because he's got his shin pads a bit too.
Yeah, I can understand why they've added it. Like, I'm not complaining, but I just feel like if you haven't had it all season, but I don't know. I don't know. I guess
one I don't understand the most is your arm. You can't score with your arm.
No, I don't pay attention to the VAR rules. Personally, I think they tweak it a bit as they go along. I don't know.
I think they do.
I don't pay too much attention to it. I've seen goals that have been allowed for some VAR that have been disallowed for others. So I don't pay attention. If it's a goal, it's a goal. It'd be quite annoying if, let's say we score at Wembley, or let's say Huddersfield score at Wembley, it gets chalked off because Sonani's or Campbell's shoelaces offside. Like, it really annoys me.
It's not right though. I agree. To be honest with you, if it's not being if it's not being used all season, the championship, it shouldn't be poised for the final for me. I don't agree with it.
No, I completely agree.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Fair enough. I understand that. Yeah, I know.
'Cause
That's what, man. I just don't get it. It just doesn't make
Yeah.
no sense.
There's been decisions that have gone against every. I could find a decision from a ref that's gone against every championship team at least once or twice or 3 times or a bunch of times where I've seen a compilation of Swansea and it's like they should have had about 15 pens. But there's been like so many decisions that have gone against every team in the championship. And if you ain't had it all season, why bring it in for the playoffs? I get it's a big loss to get to the Prem. I can understand all of that stuff, but if it hasn't been used in for 46 games, why bring it in for one game at Wembley?
It's not right. It's not right.
But
yeah, nice.
You know, I don't know.
What do we know?
It depends who the ref is. If they give us some tin pot ref in the first place, and it's done for. They've got to give us like a high end Prem ref.
Yeah, exactly. Someone exactly.
Give us Mike Dean to end off his career. He'd love a championship playoff final. I know him. He'd absolutely love it. He'd be begging for one. He'd put his first name in there. Give us like Kevin Friend or someone. I'll give us Kevin Friend. I don't know who's a good ref anymore. Is Mark Clattenburg still around? Don't know what he's up to.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan Moss was shocking the other day.
He's not a Premier League referee. He's awful. He's absolutely terrible.
Liverpool, Aston Villa. He was so biased for Liverpool. I'm not even gonna lie.
He can't keep up with play. He's awful. He's not.
I've said it. Footballers have to get fit in that. Why don't these referees? They got to run around the pitch and all.
He refed a Luton game as well earlier in the season.
Yeah, it was Stoke, wasn't it?
Stoke at home. He was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah, I know.
Atrocious ref. And not even just
this guy's probably worse than me.
There was a time where, like, I can't remember. I think it was in Panzu, but he 2-footed Joe Allen from behind. It was so obvious. I remember Joe Allen was just through and Pelly just absolutely 2-footed him from behind, and John Moss just carried on.
Shocking.
He's really not a good ref. He couldn't keep up at all. There were people like Sonny Bradley was limping from a challenge, and he was still outpacing John Moss.
Yeah, I know.
But no,
absolutely mental, mate.
It was a bit of a random one. Like, it was an October game. I don't know why John Moss. I think it's because Luton were complaining about the refs at that point, but yeah, he didn't really exactly help out himself. I can't lie.
Yeah. Didn't make the situation better, did he?
Give us the great ref that's John Moss. That's whatever. I don't know. I just think the VAR thing is very. I think it's because I think the whole Forest complaining about a few decisions going their way, like no other team have had decisions gone against them this season.
And they love to always talk about, Jed Spencer's onside, whatever.
They go on about it.
Let's talk about how their keepers have they not sent off in a reverse fixture.
Yeah, there was a handball earlier in the game as well. In that game, had they not seen all that got chalked off against Blackpool?
Yeah, good shout. I forgot about that as well.
Like, there's been, I'm sure there's been some for you, Ryan, at Huddersfield, where there's been some questionable decisions. I'm sure, but like for most teams, like something's happened. But this is why I don't like Forest. They make everything about themselves. Like, they're the only club in the league that have had something against them. Like, their Twitter is absolute. Their Twitter, like, Luton fans are actually so rent free in their heads sometimes. But all you have to reply is about the VAR system. I replied to it saying that I don't think the VAR should have been allowed, and I've had 74 comments from Forest fans just saying that I'm deluded, saying that we paid the lino for the game. Nathan Jones apparently paid them before the game. Well, apparently the guy saw it. They saw the exchange.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Definitely. I can confirm. Apparently, he can confirm it, but I don't know. Just Forest fans in general. They're a big club and all, but they shouldn't get priority.
Yeah, it's like that. No, I'll say it on here. I don't care, even if the guy sees it. It's like that dickhead about a bit optimistic. What's he on about?
Yeah.
Have you looked at the league table? Have you looked at Luton at home? Clearly not.
It's just embarrassing, really. The way they're acting on Twitter as well. I mean, come on.
They really do embarrass their club. And I honestly mean it in the nicest way. For the first time today, I saw an actual normal Forest fan for the first time since we played it, and I was so surprised. It's been nearly a month now, and they're still crying about it. Like, it's really upsetting. You still got playoffs. You would have drew that game. Like, it wouldn't have changed a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But they still would have made the excuse. Oh, but Joe Worrell might have scored a header against Bournemouth if that goal got allowed. Shut up! You didn't. You're in the playoffs. Stop crying. I say it again. They use this. Oh, we won the European Cup to their advantage.
Exactly.
Don't get me wrong. They're a big club. Congrats on winning the European Cup and all. But they go on about that, and I didn't have a problem with Forest before that. I actually rated their fans, but like, it's that, and they go on about how they have such a good atmosphere. All they sing is that song before the game.
Yeah, exactly. I've said that for ages. I've said that. I remember I got criticism for that. I said that for ages.
I don't know how it goes, but it's like, da, 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 always done it in from the trend, and it's
I can't remember how it goes. I just say it's their version of "You Never Walk Alone."
After the game, all they sing is "I just can't get enough." They have "I just can't get enough" going around the stadium for about 4 minutes. That's literally their atmosphere. On Tyler, I know you won't like this, but it's a bit like Anfield. It's a bit like Anfield with "You'll Never Walk Alone."
Well, I can't even judge Anfield, but yeah, apparently from what I've heard,
I haven't been myself, but I've heard it's not the greatest of atmospheres. But it's just "You'll Never Walk Alone," or I don't know another team, but it's like Sheffield United. When we went to Sheffield United, they sung "Greasy Chip Butty" before the game, and it just went dead silent.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those. They've got like a little theme song before the game, but it's a bit quiet before that. But I don't know. I just think Forest, they've got their fans are a bit strange. I just think I don't know.
No, absolutely.
They complain quite a lot, even though like it's only them. Like the whole league's against them, and the league's corrupt.
Yeah, I know. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, just quickly actually before we wrap up, Don. Obviously, the other leg is Sheffield United versus Forest. How'd you see that one go?
Love you, Don. I appreciate it, David, mate. Love you too, son. Appreciate it. Up the loop.
Oh, just clicked on it twice.
Well, we got Sheffield United v Forest. Is the first? I don't know whether is the first.
Sheffield United,
yeah, Sheffield United, yeah. Well, Bramall Lane. They've been good under Heckingbottom. I tell you what, I reckon Sheffield United do it.
Yeah.
I don't know about the away. I don't know about the game at Forest, but if it's at Sheffield United, I mean, I know Fulham were on the beach, but the way they just dismantled Fulham, I know they were on the beach. They'd had nothing to play for, but this is the same Fulham team. Don't get me wrong, that whipped us.
Yeah.
Let's get this straight. Whipped us 7-0. Like played some next level. I remember just watching the away and just embarrassed. Fabio Carvalho and Mitrovic making us look like under 15s. Like it was embarrassing.
Yep.
I know they made.
That's why he's on his way to Liverpool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Scouting has done well again.
You know what I mean? But you know, anyway, they play some good football for them. I know they had a bit of an easy team, but Marco Silva, they're not pushovers to put 4 goals past them.
Yeah.
You know, especially at home. I know they got good home form against Heckingbottom. I know they went like 15 or something games unbeaten, and they so like at home. So you know they're no pushovers.
Absolutely.
You know they're still on parachute payments, so they've got some big players like Brewster, but Burnley. I don't know how Sander Berge is still in the Championship. That man's freakishly good.
Yeah.
I don't know who else they have. They've got Gibbs White.
Gibbs White. Yeah.
Ndiaye guy. He's like French or Senegalese. He's pretty good. They got obviously like Fleck, Norwood, Egan, Ender Stevens, Fodringham. You know they got a very good team. You know, I know Forest have got Spence and stuff, but I reckon Sheffield United pip them 2-1.
2-1? Yeah, fair enough. Ryan, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I think definitely for the game at Bramall Lane, I think Sheffield United win. I've actually gone 2-1 to them in the first leg, so yeah, that's what I think will happen.
2-1 as well. Fair enough. I've gone a bit different. I don't actually think Forest will win the game though. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. I don't know, I've just got a feeling. I've watched. I know in certain games like QPR, you know, they scored a fair amount, but there's some games I've watched them in. Bristol City away, for example, and I said it earlier, I can't remember, it was Fulham or Bournemouth, and it was early kickoff. They had a good chance, and just some chances I see them have sometimes.
Yeah,
they do, do fluff it sometimes. So I just think, but I think for them that would be all right going away. My opinion. Obviously, a win would be better, but I don't think 1-1 would be overly bad.
Well, I mean, I guess you could say the same with us, or 1-1. If we took a 1-1 to Huddersfield, I still reckon they'd still be favourites. Like, I would take a draw. But to be fair, I know I didn't watch because did you say that Bristol City game? That was the same. That was like just after we played Cardiff, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Because I remember we were just on the coach coming back from Cardiff, but I watched that Bournemouth game because that was the early kickoff, and I think that's when we had Huddersfield. I'm pretty sure. But I remember, wasn't it in like the last minute? The last minute they had that
right at the
chance.
end,
yeah. Oh, they had so many chances that game. I remember Bournemouth. Is it Travers? Travers made quite a few
that's it.
Very good saves, but there were some chances that I just couldn't believe they couldn't score.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
But they're saying that when we played Sheffield United, I didn't think they were overly good. I just think that I don't know. The Sheffield United away game was a bit of a weird one. I didn't think we played. I didn't think we played too bad, but then obviously we got the red card and it just kind of died down a bit. But no, I don't know. I think Sheffield United. I would like them to beat Forest because Forest in the Championship just is beautiful. But no. To be fair, if we don't win it, I'd like to see Huddersfield go back up or Sheffield United. To be fair, but if I could be, well, I'm going to the final.
Me personally, Huddersfield. If it's not us,
yeah. Oh, I'm going to the final anyway, so I will. Whoever, if Huddersfield do make it to the final, I probably will go to Huddersfield end.
Fair play. Almost like, obviously, if Luton don't get there, I will most likely do a watch along. Obviously, if they do, I'll try my best to go.
Is a big question, by the way, Tyler, mate. Is there going to be a match vlog tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah, always is, mate. Always is. We never miss it. You know what I mean? There always is. And
biggest.
I'm going to start fan cams officially outside the ground tomorrow as well. So, yeah, after the game.
Beautiful. You're going to get Ryan on for a fan cam?
I don't know, because obviously he'll be travelling back, won't he? So
I'll have to get straight off. I'm on the coach, so I won't be on.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you're going to.
But I'll meet him before.
Yeah.
And, I'll get him on the vlog and that.
Love that.
Couple Huddersfield fans as well. And
is that Brad guy going?
British chap as well. Sorry?
Is that Brad guy going as well?
Yeah. He's going. So I'm going to meet him because that's who I was actually going to meet last time, as well as Ryan.
Oh yeah, I remember because I remember I was with you at Huddersfield away, and I remember I met with my mate and his girlfriend who were from Yorkshire.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, and then I saw Ryan. And then, if I see him away, I didn't know he was going, but if I see him, then yeah, I'll try. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, like I keep saying. But yeah, so match day. Go on.
Ryan, have you seen? I know as you come into to Luton, you don't really get to have a look around it. Have you seen Luton around Luton?
No, I haven't. No.
He wants to eat somewhere tomorrow. Do you know any recommendations? Because obviously he'll get there fairly early.
What time will you get there, Ryan, mate?
Well, I'm not sure, but I'm presuming for maybe 6, maybe before. I don't know.
A nice place to eat in Luton.
That's what I was trying to think.
Right. In the nicest way possible. I don't live in Luton, mate. It's not the greatest of places. I was born there. I don't live far. I live like 40 minutes away, but it's not exactly what I would call a a place I'd like to go to if I was a away fan. But there are a few nice places. There's places in Bury Park that like are nice, but they're very tucked away. It depends what you class as good food. Like a lot of people just go to like,
that's
McDonald's.
true. That's true as well.
There's not really any like. There's not really any like nice. There's like a few like burger places, but I wouldn't really call them high end. There's like your McDonald's, your KFCs, your standard kind of places. But if you're on about
I said to him, the only McDonald's I can think of nearby is the mall one.
Yeah, I mean, I could Ryan. If you really fancy McDonald's, man, I could show you to the one in Luton because I think I'm getting to Luton for about 6.
Yeah. And I said that to him. Yeah,
can't beat him.
You can't beat Mackey's. Tyler, we can all go down to the Mackey's in the mall, mate.
Yeah, me, you, Ryan, British chat.
Me, Ryan, British chat. We go on a Mackey's away day in the town centre. Mate, Ryan, you'd be up for that experience. You'd love it. Trust me. It's a once in a lifetime. Not everyone gets to experience
in the mall, mate. Oh, it don't get even better.
I never really got to look around Huddersfield. I was pretty upset.
Yeah.
Worth
it's pretty hot.
Because my coach driver went the bloody wrong way. Remember I told you?
Yeah, so did ours. We were. You went even longer. Both our coaches.
We went long. Yeah. Yes.
But remember, we did like laps around Huddersfield. We did about 3 or 4 laps around like the town centre. We came into, you know, where it says like welcome to like the Kirkleys or John Smith or whatever.
Yeah.
We did that. And then he made us go all the way back around, but we were going all around the town centre, like we were doing like F1. We were doing like an F1 race around like Huddersfield. It was embarrassing.
F1 in a coach.
fully. Like our coach drivers looked so clueless. Like they didn't have an absolute clue where they were going.
Jeez, not good. That's not good.
It wasn't great. I mean, we got there. It was great. Local Cook Bus Ryan outside Kenilworth Road. You learn something new every day.
That's what I didn't tell you, mate. I wouldn't even know.
I wouldn't even know. There are a few nice places in Bury Park, but they can be very hit and miss. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't want to take, like I said, Mackey's. You know what you're gonna get. I don't really like going to these new places that I've never been to.
Yeah, I don't blame you. To be fair, I had a chicken. I had a chicken from a chicken shop in Middlesbrough. But Chicken George is out of the way. You can't Chicken George. Basically, there's a really nice place. That's one nice place I'd recommend, Chicken George, but you can't get there. It's right on the edge of like Luton, so it take you about half an hour to walk there.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It got voted takeaway of the year like 3 years ago. Like the chicken is unreal, but like the place is it's like one of the best chicken places I've ever been to. But it's like high end chicken as well. But it's so far away from the ground. They really need to get a trailer or something and put it in the stadium because that would sell.
Yeah.
But your best bet is probably getting something safe like a Mac. Yeah, and that Oh, it's Kaido. Kaido's here. Oh man. Yeah, Nando's is a shout. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably go something safe like Nando's or a McDonald's or like a KFC or something like that. Probably.
Weatherspoons, yeah, we love a Weatherspoon. But I think it's going to be too late for Weatherspoons. But yeah, true.
No. To be fair, there's a Spoons just as you walk to the Mackey's. There's like a Spoons on the way. So technically, you can measure. What do they?
I'm just trying to think. I think I know where you're on about.
The White House one, the one like in the Galaxy.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I know what you're on about now.
So that's the one.
It'll be too rushed. I don't think I'll have time.
Then probably just like a Mackey's or something good enough. Probably, but it's just safe spec.
Yeah, quick and easy, innit? Most people like it.
Well, quick and easy. That's a problem, isn't
it? Yeah, to be fair, I say that. It ain't quick and easy for the ones in my fucking area. You know what I mean? Sometimes we ask for sauce and don't even give it a mug.
Reading at home last Saturday, I ordered a Big Mac meal. The bastards took 34 minutes. 34
Reading
minutes.
away. Don't get me started. And Reading away with the McDonald's. Fucking hell. This woman kept coming in and out the door. It's not hot enough.
in the nicest way possible. When I went up to Middlesbrough, I didn't know Middlesbrough was in Yorkshire. I fully thought it was like Geordie land. Like I didn't when I was talking to the McDonald's person, they were like, "Why are you want it?" I couldn't understand what they were saying. It was terrible. Honestly, she was asking me something. I was like, "Love, I just want a Big Mac meal, please." I couldn't understand what she was saying. I was just like, "Please, can I just have a Big Mac meal?" She's like, "That's $6.99." Love, I'm like, "Please, take my money. Just take my money." Like, no, but like it's just like no, but it wasn't like proper like how we're. But it was like it's a bit. Ryan, you know what I'm on about? They sound kind of Geordie, but they're not.
Yeah, well, I don't. Middlesbrough's Yorkshire, by the way. I know they do claim, but I don't.
Yeah, they said it's like. I was like, "Where's are you lot Geordies?" Are like, "No, we're north of Yorkshire." You're not. You're not north of Yorkshire. You can piss off your class in that Yorkshire. You're basically touching Hartlepool. You're nowhere near Yorkshire. You're touching Hartlepool. You bought your big rivals are Hartlepool and bloody Middlesbrough. But no.
Yeah.
Go into.
Do you know about this one, Dom?
That is the Wetherspoons, White House down that White House. Like, yeah,
oh right, okay.
That is the Spoons. But no, your safest bet is probably like Mackey's. But yeah, if you
I'm not gonna lie, mate. I might
pop down because I think I get to Luton for about 6:15, so I'll probably be there around the same time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what time I'll leave tomorrow, but obviously, I will let you two know if you. Yeah. Well, obviously Ryan will want to know. Don, if you want to know, mate, then I'll let you go.
Yeah, mate. Well, I mean, I'll be outside the grounds. If you want to do something before, I'll be there. Mate.
Yeah, can do. There'll be a lot of us planning to do a few things already. But yeah, if you want to be part of that as well, mate. I'll do
a cartwheel. Who's Elijah going to be back? I'll tell
I
you
think he'll be on the bench.
I'll give you a Dante exclusive. I've got an insider in the club, mate, and I've been told that Adebayo is actually going to score. He's been raring for this. He's been playing FIFA. He's been playing VR shooting against like a Lee Nichols in goal. He's just been practicing pens for when he gets one, and hopefully he won't miss it.
Yeah, so, I was going to say, he's been burying these ones.
To answer your question, no. Well, yes, but I reckon he'll be on the bench. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I think.
If he is back, then Huddersfield will have that. Saying that, to be fair, I thought Huddersfield had him quite covered well when we played them last time. I thought he didn't really have a lot to pick out from.
No, I agree on that. But we'll probably wrap it up now because obviously it's coming up to midnight. Don, obviously you don't have your own YouTube channel, but where can the people find you? Obviously, you two, I'll put your links to that in the description as well.
Where can the people find me? Let's fix off. They can find me on Instagram on don.r.10. Ricky Chat. Shut up, Kylie. Get a grip. Just because he's your cousin. He's good on Football Manager. Does not mean he's coming to Luton. Get out. He's terrible. He should have scored against us. I don't know if you know him, Tyler.
I don't think I do.
He came on against us for Peterborough. He was young, black, kind of tall, like a bit afro hair, kind of, and he had a chance when he sweated it, like an open goal, and he backheeled it and missed. And kind of, mate, you got pelters. Your cousin's wank. I don't want him at Luton. Okay, so I'm not interested. Thank you. He's not coming. I could have scored that. But they can find me on don.r.10 on Instagram or LTFC Don on Twitter. But yeah, that is where you can find me.
There you go. Like I said, I'll put you two's descriptions, all of that, some point tomorrow, probably. But Ryan, where can I find you, mate? What have I done?
No, he's got his sunglasses on.
Oh right, yeah. No, he always does this madness.
But he's got. Oh gosh, a flag. But anyway, like I said, I recently launched my channel, obviously, so Ryan Neighbour TV on YouTube. Blogs on across my socials, Instagram and Twitter. I'm on there as well. So please subscribe, please follow, and join the journey. I'm just started. So thank you.
There you go. No, definitely check that out. Like I said, please do. Please do drop him a subscribe all of that. Turn the notification bell on. Obviously, he's not started it long, so we're trying to get it up and running. But yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream. Big up everyone that joined, considering the time and everything like that. Again, sort of late planned stream. But obviously, I didn't do a watch along to the North London derby, so I thought I'd do this. But yeah, obviously tomorrow, like I said, should be a preview. Do a little preview to the FA Cup final before I go to the Luton game. And yeah, someone is coming on for that. So it'll be an interesting one. Not too sure what time yet, but we'll schedule it. But yeah, if I had to guess, I'd probably say about 3 o'clock UK time. So yeah, check that one out. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with the notification bell on. That'd be much appreciated. And share the channel and subscribe to my other channel as well, T-Boys TV Extra. I'll probably post on that tomorrow as well, just the reverse. Well, the last time we played Huddersfield, obviously not a good result for us as Luton fans, but obviously I'll just post it on there like I have been with the recent games. And yeah, if you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. And like I said, I'll put Don's and Ryan's links in the description tomorrow at some point. But yeah, until next time, guys, take care. Peace.